Hi all, Hipper here. I just wanted to share this last video with you guys here before I move on to something else than cap. And this is with my Makarov build here, as you can see. And as I've said before, I think this is a perfect build for this ship. So by now I've probably done 40-ish something battles in cap. And I am pretty sure that Makarov is the way to go, for me at least. So here we have finally a map that's not on the map that we all like so much, which is Sleeping Giant. But actually here we've been lucky to get Two Brothers. And this is a great map, I love it. It's one of my favorites. And especially when I'm in a ship like Cap here. That has a good range and good maneuverability. And you can make like good use of pretty much any situation there is. So here we have a nice Yamato here, and we're just gonna keep shooting HE at this guy until, until we can't do it anymore, pretty much. As you can see, we have 4 destroyers on the enemy team, and that's always a good thing when you're in a destroyer killer, because that will allow you to have at least a crack at a Kraken, so to speak. So that's what I'm kind of hoping for in this game here. And as you can see here, this guy is probably not running a anti-fire build, because I keep setting fire after fire on this unlucky guy here, and I don't think he had a very fun game, this guy. So if you watch this video, I apologize. So with all these destroyers in the game, we have to watch for incoming torps, and I'm quite lucky here that I'm positioned well already. I don't really have to move, so I can keep setting this guy on fire here without any interruption, which is great for me, not so great for him, but that's part of the game, I guess. Now, by picking one of the other actual destroyer commanders from Russia, you can get the reload faster on Cap. You can get it down below 4 seconds, but I played around with that build, and yeah, I mean, it is a significant reload, but a difference between 5 seconds and 4 seconds, it doesn't make much difference in real life. I don't think so. I think there are much more important things to spec into. I would much rather spec into reload on a ship like Alaska, where something like that would actually help a lot. I see here, with all those ships around him here, he still decides to focus me. And I guess that's probably because I'm setting him on fire constantly. That would be my guess. So we're moving up on the flank now, and I'm just gonna fire a few torps at this guy here in case he doesn't burn down beforehand. But I'm pretty sure I've already got a witherer out of this guy, so I just need him to disappear, and I can focus on that cruiser behind him instead. And with so many destroyers in this game, they seem very timid. I haven't seen one yet, and they are all shooting like passive-aggressive torps from concealment. There was one right there just for a second, but he's gone. So I'll turn around now, and then I'll try to put some more hurt on that cruiser there while I am going back. I don't want to get too ahead of myself here, because I'm not sure where all these destroyers are. I know 3 of them I don't have to worry about, but there's one left that I don't know where is, and I don't want him to suddenly pop up and capture our base. So I'm trying to stay just in the middle here, at least for the time being, and also letting my team know that I don't think they should stay back. So I decide to actually push down here along with the other guys, because I figure that if someone actually kept the base, there's still plenty of friendlies up there that can at least slow it down until I can get up there. And there is someone out there shooting torps for sure, but it looks like only one destroyer, so I'll just do a quick circle here to see if I can spot him. But I mean, chasing down another destroyer that don't want to be seen is pretty futile in this ship. I have learned that much because I have a concealment of more than 7 kilometers, and if this is the Shimakaze out there, which I'm assuming it is, then he's probably down to 4.5 kilometers or something like that. So he would just be taking me on a never-ending trip around the Greek islands out here, and I mean, I wouldn't get anything out of that. So instead, I'm going to take it out on this Bismarck here, and I pop my smoke, and then I just go to town on him, just like with the Yamato. And if you've seen my other Khabarovsk videos, you will know that I have settled on smoke as probably the best of the two consumables, the other one being a heal. The smoke is just more versatile. And it did surprise me a little bit. I mean, I am a cruiser guy, and I usually enjoy my cruisers with a heal, not smoke. But with Cub being half cruiser and half destroyer, I think smoke is the better pick. So we got another medal there, and there's another round of torps coming. So we're going to just get out of the way of those first, and then I don't know if this was coordinated here, that these two destroyers tried to catch me here in a crossfire of torps, but with an agile Khabarovsk, that is a lot harder than it looks. So yeah, it'll take a lot to make me change my preference for commander on this ship. I think Makarov is perfect for this ship. It gives you the best of everything, and the only thing that might be better is a Trubetskoy build, where you spec into fire chance, but by doing that you lose 30% of your HE shield damage. You can get 10% back if you choose a different perk though, but you're still down 20%, and in a one-on-one destroyer fight, that is a massive disadvantage. So sure, yeah, you can sit from far and set battleships on fire, that's not a problem. But you can still do that with Makarov. You saw how many fires I got before. And in the battles where I have taken Trubetskoy out, I don't think I've had more fires than perhaps a little bit more than usual. I think it's too dependent on what ships you're facing, and it's too situational, I think. So now again we're getting some torps, and this time they're coming from up here north, close to the cap. So I am going to react this time and actually try to chase this guy down. Now I'm pretty sure it's the Shimakaze, and he is right there. And because I am much faster than him, I can get him pretty easily here. And we just got a high caliber as well, so it's excellent. And he missed his torps there, and almost as bad as I'm missing my shots here. But he is very agile there. I run into a few Shimakazes in this ship here, and when they're running away and they're wiggling there behind, they can be very, very difficult to hit. I mean, I should know, because that's what I usually do in my cruisers. So I'm guessing he's still here in his smoke somewhere, so I'm just gonna rush in until I get into the distance where I can see him. And there he is. And we'll just get right up on top of him, so his torps can't arm if he decides to shoot them. And unfortunately someone else gets him, but whatever. It's one destroyer down, so that's a good thing. So I'm going to head into the cap now, but as you can see to my right, this Kurfürst here is determined to push down, and I'm a little bit in a pickle here, because I want to follow him down, because he is going to be torped if he goes down there by himself like that. There's 3 destroyers out there. I don't know. They were last spotted on the other side of the map, but I mean, who knows where they are. So I really want to protect this guy, but I also want to protect the base. Because honestly, I don't have a lot of faith in these guys who stayed up here the whole time. And I can see there's a battleship on its way up. So I'm going to do a circle down here with this guy while I contemplate what I should do. And I mean, it's not an easy choice, but in the end I end up making the right choice. So I leave this Kurfürst here to his whatever it is he's up to, and he's even asking for help, but what he's doing now is just not what we need to do right now. We need to protect our base. There could be destroyers coming up in the middle channel or to somewhere on the other flank, and I need to be ready to greet them up here. If he can get down there and keep the base, that's great. I mean, he does have sonar, so he's not completely helpless. But I mean, I can only be one place. So I decided to go up here. So we're gonna get a little bit of an undeserved kill here on the Yamato, but I think that's okay. I think we've pretty much earned it anyway. And if we haven't earned it yet, we sure will earn it in a few minutes. So this guy's still yelling for help, and I actually am on my way down to see him, but then I see Torps out here, and I'll have to go and deal with that instead. I'm trying to get that Kurfürst to turn around. Like, there's no way he's gonna make it down to the enemy base and cap it in time, so he might as well come back. It's futile. It takes 3 minutes to cap that base, and there's only 3 minutes left of the game, and he's only halfway there. So now we got spotted, and we have a nice set 23 here. And I still haven't met a destroyer that I wasn't able to one-up in Khabarovsk. Like, it is a deadly thing to run into if you're in another destroyer, and it doesn't matter what destroyer. Tashkent or Fletcher, it doesn't matter. So just trick those torps there, and then we have the next destroyer lined up here, ready to go. I don't know what he was doing, but I guess they thought that if they teamed up on me, they would be able to take me out. But again, with an agile cap, that's just not something that is bound to happen. So that's it, Kraken right there. And we have sure done our duty in this battle. So the Kurfürst has finally made it down to the base. And that's good. I mean, nothing wrong with that, he made it. And the last destroyer is out here somewhere, so this battle is pretty much won here. So that was a pretty good battle in Cap, and it is probably my favorite ship in this game now, actually. I really like it. So I hope you enjoyed this video, and I hope you will research Khabarovsk, and I'll see you out there.